This school was founded on 1st of May 2015. The school was established mainly to address the gap of well-qualified, well-trained young individuals in the hospitality industry. Kenya Red Cross, who are the owners of the school, had established a Boma group of hotels in 2007. While we were hiring for people in that hotel, we had to poach staff from many other hotels to bring them together to work at the Boma and to try and develop one culture. It wasn't very easy in comparison with the other chain of hotels. So someone had suggested to me, why would you not set up your own school and set up your own culture and also create a team of young people who could gradually be coming as a feeder to the hotel all the time, but also for the Kenyan region, African and global market at the same time. We had the first intake of May of 2015, where we had 34 students who joined us for our culinary arts program, but also on our hotel management. The rest is history, in that in the last 6.5 years of the existence of the school has grown in leaps and bounds.
Our curriculum is a Swiss-based curriculum, which has a very clear balance between the theory units and the practical units. So a student at BIHC is given enough knowledge to form the foundation and then has the practical skills that are required. This is a curriculum that is not rigid. We keep on reviewing based on the feedback we are getting from the industry, we are in touch with through various channels like the career forum that we invite the industry, the issue of the industry attachment assessment, where we are able to interact and know whether our students are able to meet the needs.
BIHC has come a long way over the last 6 years. We have defined our niche as a world-class hospitality institution that trains mainly hospitality management and culinary arts. This is purely a service-oriented institution, and we have developed a lot of strength over the time. Our current operating model is anchored on our strengths, which is our operating facilities. BIHC has a very strong culture as well, and to begin, we have been able to capitalize on our facilities because we are situated in a 5-star environment and a 3-star hotel, which gives us an added advantage in our operations and training. Over and above that, we have a very strong governance structure that is formed by industry professionals. We are also supported by the Red Cross, who owns this institution, under the fact that BIHC is supposed to provide support to the Red Cross operations. We also have a very strong management team that also is very competent in various areas that enables the institution to strongly perform to the levels that we've been able to achieve over the last 5 years.
The nature of our education is purely practical-based. And so creating the environment that our students, both pursuing hospitality management or culinary arts or pastry, can learn and gain that level of knowledge and work experience, not just in sort of a school or lab setting, but take that into a hotel setting, has been quite key. Other than that, of course, using a Swiss-based curriculum has been instrumental in shaping how we teach. One, because we believe you should learn from the best, but then you can adapt the best to fit into the needs of the particular programs that you're creating.
So here at BIHC, I believe that we are the best school, certainly in East Africa. The reason I say that is the facilities that we have here. We're standing here now recording this interview in our state-of-the-art kitchen. This is a new kitchen, been open about a year. We have all the state-of-the-art cooking equipment. We have individual sections for students to learn on. It's a great learning experience. We also have our own fine dining restaurant where we would cook in this kitchen and the students would serve the food out into the restaurant. So we're adding a reality side to what we do in here.
We have students from all of Africa now, at least up to 19 countries. In the recent past, we even had a student from China, students from France and the US, some of them whose parents work and live in Kenya. But the Chinese one was very interesting, came all the way from China. We've had Indian students, and the idea is for us to grow this space.
We built sort of programs that attract people from different cultures, religions, people who understand that we do not just offer quality education, but we offer an opportunity for them to network, to learn about the different intricacies that come with working in a global perspective. But it also just builds the confidence that as much as we have differences, we share a common bond and a common appreciation for quality hospitality.
Before coming here, I was pursuing a program in economics and management, and this is when my ambition came out and I started building my project in hospitality. But now I was looking for the knowledge in hospitality and also to be fluent in English. So when a family member introduced me to BIHC, I realized it was a good opportunity because it's in Kenya, which is one of the top tourism countries in Africa. And also I will be able to have a view and an experience in the international standards.
I have had a really good experience at BIHC. I think what has facilitated that has been the really different people that I've got to meet. It has been really exciting to learn about new people, new cultures, and even make friends with people from different places. It has been really nice.
We try to ensure that we train an all-round graduate. We don't just focus on their theories, the practicals. We have other activities that they go through, like the co-curricular activity. They're able to participate in sports. They are able to participate in student-focused events like the Freshers' Night, the Cultural Night. And all this is geared towards ensuring that at the end of the day, you graduate a student who can fit into the global community.
Social events that they usually have. One was Cultural Night, where we get to dance all night and have fun, listen to good music, and watch students showcase their various cultures.
We as lecturers, we work very close with those in the industry so that we can come up with programs that can be able to teach our students better. These are programs that we want our students to be able to go with the new trends in the market. Can we be able to fit our students? For instance, a student lives here and goes to US, can they be able to survive? So we are working very close with those in the industry to see how we can be able to prepare these students to fit in the industry.
We believe in forming partnerships that build not just our brand, but also contribute towards our dream. Our core partnerships have, of course, been educational. Our main partner being Business and Hotel Management School in Lucerne, Switzerland, whom we share curriculum with, but also whom our students have the ability to graduate with a dual diploma, one from us and one from our partner. But other than that, we've offered other progression options, one being Strathmore locally, where students can pursue 2 years in Kenya with us and 2 years again in Kenya with Strathmore University. Other than that, there's of course Taylor's University in Malaysia, where students get about 2 years here and 1.5 to 2 years at the top private university in Asia. These are just some of the educational partnerships we have formed, but our partnerships extend beyond just education. Currently, we work with Hilton in the Arabian Peninsula. That's over 32 properties to select from. We work with about 4 agencies for internships in the US, 1 agency in the UK, Dubai World Trade Center, and 2 other agencies for the Middle East and the Far East in terms of placement.
Travel in the world gives you an edge over other chefs in the industry, because you get to experience different cultures, different cuisines, and you get to see what happens out there. And that's something that I am fortunate enough to be able to experience sometime this year, because I'll be able to travel to the US for the J1 program.
Our students have taken part in international competitions in the field of hospitality in India, in Europe, and now our school has been selected to represent Kenya in World Skills Championship for Africa, first in Namibia at the end of this month of March. But also in November, we'll have students representing Kenya in the global competition in China. So it's really clearly a testimony of the quality and the standards of the school.
So I had the honor of representing BIHC and Kenya at the Young Chefs Olympiad 2022, where we actually got to win the Certificate of Merit Award, Diamond Research. We actually wrote a research paper on disability inclusion in the hospitality industry. And actually that catapulted me to actually now see how many ventures out there and opportunities that are there in the hospitality industry.
In just 6 years, we've not only just grown a brand that is reputable, but I think we've created a confidence in the form of education that we deliver. And that has been respected both by the industry, where we place all our students as part of our program. So each year, each student gets at least 15 weeks of industry placements. But because of the trust that we've built, these industry placements have actually extended to other continents. So we place students as far as the US, the Caribbean, recently the UK being an addition in 2021, and of course the UAE and the Far East. Despite disruption throughout COVID, this has always been a continuous journey, one that we are proud of and one that we are using to provide our students not just an opportunity to train within the region, but extend their training and perspective outside the borders of Kenya and this continent to gain some level of work experience, but also just to have a mental shift in what hospitality looks like around the world and what we can learn and bring back home.
One of the good and positive things that I've seen is when you go for internship, most of our hotels appreciate the students who are going, because they say they fit into the whole industry. They can fit, they already know, they have the knowledge, the basic skill. All we need to do is now sharpen them in the industry. So for me, it is really encouraging that we are having a team of students who can fit anywhere in the world, who can fit in our local market also.
We've graduated 5 years in a row without having to fail to hold a graduation ceremony, even during the 2 years of the pandemic of 2020 and 2021. In terms of our alumni and graduates, we have had our students going all the way to Maldives and Thailand to work there. We've had students who have gone to the US, to Europe, to the Middle East, especially to Dubai, to Abu Dhabi and to Doha. And the rest of the African continent. In the recent past also, we've had students being sponsored by the Swiss government from Nigeria, from Cameroon and from Gambia, who also have come to us from Madagascar in the past. And this is what we want to encourage. So I just want to say that today, Boma International Hospitality College is the most sought school after on the continent. It's the best school in this country. And we want to continue to excel. We are very happy that in a less than a period of 6 years, we were able to attain international standard of certification, ISO 9001:2015, that we were certified last year, which we believe in standards and believe in standards that we want to in all that we do in the school, because if we want to offer the best education, then we must have the best standards. So getting the ISO certification for us was something that's very dear to our heart.
One of our strategic milestones in 2021 was to attain a Center of Excellence in hospitality training, and this we have already achieved. We are very proud that now we are a Center of Excellence accredited by TVETA, who is the government institution under the Ministry of Education that regulates our training programs. And they were able to give us this Center of Excellence because of our strategic direction that has strongly enhanced the practical hands-on ability that we are promoting within the institution.
Well, the hospitality industry we know was hard hit recently due to the pandemic, and that was a global phenomenon. But we know it will rebound. It will rebound sooner than later. Having, Africa being the continent of the present and the future, also understanding that Africa, 70% of the population is below 35 years of age. It's a very young continent with very young people, and these young people need to be mentored, need to be trained, need to be educated, need to be provided with opportunities. And we see the hospitality industry being one of those industries where with good education and with good background, you can only grow from here. In terms of the people who we train in our school, they can be absorbed in this country, they can be absorbed on the continent, but also globally. At the same time, here, we are coming with new causes all the time. Kenya is a coffee exporter and coffee growing country, but Kenyans are known for tea and not coffee. Today we have started a coffee school where we're teaching students about barista coffee, about roasting, and different qualities and types of coffee. We see that more and more affluent young people and their parents and families are also getting to coffee drinking, simply as opposed to just be coffee growers. And the addition of this training and other trainings have been something that has been very unique. So I just want to say that the hospitality industry is well and ready to roar again. And we feel that we will contribute by providing skilled labor, skilled manpower, talented young people that can be part of the future of this continent, but also bring Africa to the rest of the world at the same time.